so most of you know that we did a rockathon already like a couple weeks ago, and that rockathon was to raise money for different people in the village that needed some assistance or just a little bit of help. We've all been in that situation. That's Orion talking to us. Anyway, we had so many people come out to help out that we actually had to do a second one because so many people had put their money out to have their song reviewed, but the internet kept cutting out and we had different situations, but we had already done 15 hours. So we came back for a second rockathon, and this is one of the videos from that. Again, you'll notice us getting a little bit tired, so have a little patience with us, but I think we did pretty good this time. So thanks for everybody for coming out to help out, and we were actually able to help somebody get in a situation where they were able to save their house. They didn't lose their house, and a couple other people that the stories are pretty cool. So yeah, shout out to you.
Are you ready?
Lost in the dark, I feel like a shadow of myself.
mega talented people are hilarious.
Why?
That bassist, he was destroying the planet Earth with it, but he just looked like he was just playing around.
Oh, yeah.
Like he just playing around. Like that's something that would take me hours and hours of diligent study and practice to get those sequences right. And I would still butcher the hell out of that thing. But he's just like there's a real difference between like in talent. Like these people are unless you've like have an instrument and own an instrument or two and realize how difficult what these people are doing. I don't know who this particular person is on bass, but there's also times when bands like, okay, we're gonna focus on bass on this song, like this, we're gonna exploit this talent. The vocalist sounded a little bit like Chris Cornell to me. I think more too.
Oh, yeah.
The big homie said he sounded a little bit like Chris Cornell. This was like a rock and roll song. Like it's not metal. This is like rock and roll. Not really feeling the chorus. Felt like the chorus was a little bit weak. A little bit thin.
Yeah, I felt like it was a bit repetitive, the song itself. Yeah, I'm guessing that's because of the chorus. I did think that he was talking about drugs here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drugs or alcohol. He said, I don't want to be tested, stop testing me, which is
you guys
probably,
can bring me my soup and that TV tray.
Which is probably a double on.
No, because we're using that one.
What?
He wanted to use the internet. Yes.
It's probably a double entendre for, don't test me as in like actual literal testing.
Oh,
but
yeah,
also,
that's exactly what I thought.
Also, like, don't drive me to the situation that I'm in. Which of course is a big contrast from the other song where the guy was asking for her to rescue him from the depths or whatever. Whereas this one, he's saying, take me higher, which I think is a different request. Like rescue me from the depths is like one thing, but he's saying take me higher, which means he's already gotten himself to a certain point. He's saying take me higher, which means he's already got himself, and I don't want to be wasted. So like to me, I feel like this song is different than the other song. This one I feel better about.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, because I'm not talking about like how I like the song. I'm talking about the concept.
No, I know. Yeah.
I'm talking about the concept because to me, this is how it's supposed to work. Like you're supposed to in yourself, get yourself to a certain point, and then your significant other can elevate you and take you to the next level. I'm uncomfortable with the idea of your significant other reaching and rescuing you from the depths.
So where did you get that this is a significant other that he's talking about?
Well, the whole song, right? Like, looking for another chance to get clean. I don't want to be wasted, da-da-da-da. And he's talking to somebody and saying,
yeah, I thought he was talking to himself.
Take me higher. I don't want to be wasted. Oh,
Lost in the dark. I feel like a shadow of myself. I'm not what I was. I keep looking for another second chance to get me clean. Elevate me, take me higher. Like, he's waiting for another opportunity to get himself fixed up. He says, I don't want to be wasted. But then he says, I have nothing left to lose. It's a little known fact. I see everything black and I don't want to face it. So, like, to me, this guy, I have less hope for this guy because I feel like he's like, I don't have anything to lose. I don't know if... I felt like he was I'm tired of taking the test. My troubled mind is a mess. I'm only trying my best to be set free. But it didn't seem like he was, well, I see black, so... I felt like that this person was more accepting the state in which he was in. No, and just kind of saying...
I just think that this guy is more aware of himself and what led him to his addiction issues in the first place. Mm-hmm. And he's honest. But I still believe that he's taken himself he's gotten himself to a certain state. Mm-hmm. And, like I said, I think it's a lot more healthy when your loved ones can get you from a certain state of being to the next level. But to put the burden of rescuing you on your loved ones, I think is where it gets problematic.
Yeah.
What do you give the song?
This one kind of floated around for me. Like, it was like, 9, and then it was like 7, and so I guess I'm going to go with an 8. 8.3. I'm going with 8.3. I
think I'll give it an 8. I just thought the chorus was weak. I thought they could have done a lot more with it. Good message, but it's an 8 for me. Not something I would listen to again.
I would.
But I'm not like, I don't really like
I'd put that one in again.
this type of music either. So, I don't know. All right.
Now we have Van Hod. I don't know how you say it.
Oh, the big homie,
but
Blake X.
How do I get an English version?
Blake X has a reaction channel himself, Nuclear Reactions, one of the most popular up-and-coming YouTubers in the world, is the big homie Blake, and he's got Nuclear Reactions is his YouTube channel. And, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, Blake knows the deal because he's got internet issues, and he knows how much there's his channel, guys. So check it out. But, you know, Blake understands the woes of being a YouTuber, and to put out consistent content is a hell of a thing. It is difficult. And then when your internet doesn't participate,
consistent content.
When your internet does not participate, man, good night. Ugh. All right. Anyway,
Babe, I don't even know how do I find the lyrics to this one because it's another language. So